What did your mom do that became the stuff of legend? I was 12 when our neighbor Mr. Thompson started leaving nasty notes on our car. Your son's bike is on my property line. Keep your garbage cans exactly 3 feet from the fence. Your dog barked at 7:02 a.m. Mom always smiled and waved at him. Dad said she was being too nice, but I watched her hands clench whenever she found another note. The notes multiplied like a disease. Every morning brought fresh criticism typed on his ancient typewriter. Tell your wife to stop hanging laundry where I can see it. Your family is ruining this neighborhood. Children should be seen, not heard. Mom started checking the mailbox before Dad got home. She'd slip the notes into her pocket, forcing that same bright smile. But at dinner, she'd stare at her plate, barely touching her food. One Tuesday, Thompson cornered me on my bike. Tell your mother her roses are growing over the property line by 2 inches. His breath smelled like coffee and anger. I'm measuring daily now. I pedaled home, heart racing. Mom was watering those roses, humming softly. When I told her what happened, the hose slipped from her hands. Thursday morning, I found Mom crying over another note. This one was different, longer, meaner. Thompson had written 3 pages about our declining property values and disrespectful family habits. He mentioned calling the city inspector about imaginary violations. Mom wiped her eyes quickly when she saw me watching. Just dusty in here, sweetie. Friday brought 2 notes. Saturday, 3 more. Thompson had started timing our activities, documenting when we left, when we returned, how long our guests stayed. He complained about our dinner smells contaminating his air. Dad wanted to confront him. Mom begged him not to escalate things. He's just lonely, she kept saying, but her voice cracked each time. Sunday evening, Thompson knocked on our door. Mom answered with her usual politeness, but he pushed past her into our living room. I'm done being patient, he announced, scanning our house like a detective. This ends now. No more noise after 6 p.m. No more visitors on weekends. And that garden of yours needs to go. Mom's face went pale. The garden stays. We'll see about that. Monday morning changed everything forever. I was eating cereal when Mom screamed from the backyard. I ran outside and found her staring at our vegetable garden. Every single plant had been cut down. Tomatoes, peppers, the sunflowers I grew for a school project, everything destroyed. Weeks of careful tending reduced to broken stems and scattered soil. Mom stood there shaking, holding a note. Maybe now you'll learn to respect boundaries. For the first time in months, I saw my mother's true face. Not the patient neighbor, not the polite victim, but something fierce and ancient awakening behind her eyes. I thought she'd cry. Instead, she got this scary, calm look that made my stomach flip. Get in the car, honey. We drove to the hardware store in complete silence. Mom bought 20 bags of wildflower seeds, a spreader, and something called fast-growing fertilizer. The clerk asked if she was planning something big. Mom just smiled, a smile I'd never seen before. That night, while Mr. Thompson slept, Mom worked in his front yard. She spread those seeds everywhere, in perfect rows, spelling out words I wasn't allowed to say. 3 weeks later, Mr. Thompson's pristine lawn erupted in bright purple and yellow flowers that spelled mean old man in letters visible from space. The HOA loved it. Neighbors took pictures. Thompson couldn't remove them because wildflowers were environmentally protected in our county. He moved out 2 months later. Mom never admitted to anything, but every spring she smiles when wildflowers bloom in random yards around town. Some legends grow from the ground up.